Yo, what's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. In today's video, we have another Black Ops 5 leak video. You guys really enjoyed the last one. You guys smashed it. 1,600 views, over 100 likes. You guys seem to really enjoy that. And the information was quite solid. But with a new recent leak from quite a credited leaker in the Black Ops community, we have new information. So we're going to get into that in today's video. Make sure you guys drop a like if you enjoyed today's video. Let's get into it. A new report claims Call of Duty 2020 will be a gritty Black Ops reboot. The rumor comes courtesy of the Gaming Revolution, who is a prominent leaker within the franchise over the years, who also claims Treyarch will take charge with the support of Sledgehammer Games and Raven Software, which is huge news. We all thought it was going to be Black Ops 5 as the 2020 Call of Duty, but now with there being a reboot, that actually brings so much more hype to the franchise. I think the community would want that 100% more. Like, when rebooting classic old Call of Duties like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, like, you get that vibe. I feel like it's going to be way more enjoyable, and I feel like the actual community as a whole is just way more hyped now than what it was for Black Ops 5. For the first time ever in the franchise, Modern Warfare marked the release of a semi-reboot. It appears as though Activision, I think the writer meant to say Treyarch, is going to follow suit later this year with a brand new Black Ops reboot on the horizon. It will be a fully fledged reboot, however. I think what Modern Warfare tried to do this year was bring back a nostalgia from the first previous Modern Warfares, and I think they just weren't the right team to bring a game like that back. Like, I feel like if they were going to release a Modern Warfare 2 remastered, sure, give it to them. But I feel like for a community who wants so much and who is so critical, I feel like Treyarch honestly could be the team to do it. If they're bringing a new Call of Duty out that's going to be a reboot, I feel like they're definitely the team to do it. They also do have help from Sledgehammer and Raven, which I suppose is a good thing, but then you don't want their insights and their programs, all their information going into the game. You want the Treyarch developers to be the ones actually producing the game. I feel like they're just there to help, but like, fingers crossed they don't add too much to it to turn it away from being a Treyarch game. Because a Treyarch reboot, honestly, if we got Black Ops 1 remastered, Black Ops 2 remastered, Black Ops 3 remastered, like, nobody really would complain. Black Ops 2 was a great game, Black Ops 1 was just as good. Black Ops 3, it was a new vibe that introduced like boost jumping. So I feel like if there's a reboot for Black Ops, like, honestly, the community is going to go crazy for it, and fingers crossed we get it. However, this title is not to be confused with the original Black Ops game. It's going to contain elements from the previous games within the series, but it's also feature various new aspects. Honestly, all I take from that last statement is I'm excited. Imagine everything you loved from Black Ops 1, everything you loved from Black Ops 2, being morphed into a brand new baby for Black Ops 2020. Imagine the quality of the game that Treyarch can produce, like the technology we have to produce 4K games, the multiplayer, the campaign, like everything, bro. It's going to be amazing if they can just take all the aspects from that game, mix it all together, make it into a brand new game that's just going to be amazing. Look, honestly, I think 2020 could be the best Call of Duty that's ever been out. It currently goes by the codename Project Azuz. According to the report, given how it's a reboot, it will likely be called Call of Duty Black Ops instead of what we thought Call of Duty Black Ops 5. Project Zeus, like, what the? I honestly have no idea what that could tie into, what that means, honestly. If any of you guys know, drop it down in the comments. It could be related to the multiplayer, the campaign, the zombies, like, I have no idea. Maybe that's just their pet name for what they're calling it, like, relating to the god Zeus, like, who knows. But also, with it not being called Black Ops 5, which, let's be honest, in my opinion, I thought that's what they were going to go for. Like, Black Ops 1, 2, 3, 4, and now they just all of a sudden go, nah, we're going back to Black Ops. Who knows? I honestly thought it was going to be Black Ops 5. But that's good, because it means it could be anything. They're not going to just make it Black Ops 5. They literally have, like, 100% free imagination to create whatever they want for a Call of Duty for 2020, which I think is great. Like, just give us something that we've never played before, but implement stuff that we're honestly just going to love, because you've done that before and we've loved that before. In terms of multiplayer, it seems Treyarch has plans to incorporate several large-scale modes, as seen in Modern Warfare with the likes of Battle Royale and Ground War. Ooh, okay, few things here. I don't know about Ground War in Black Ops. Like, Ground War was actually really enjoyable in Modern Warfare, but it's Modern Warfare. I don't know how that would go in Black Ops, but who knows, honestly. I'd honestly be willing to try it. I feel like it should be a separate game mode, though, just like Modern Warfare did. Also, a Battle Royale. Oh, we kind of already had Blackout, so I feel like if they could implement more, like, series to that, maybe like different maps, like just anything that they could improve on Blackout. Blackout was really successful, and honestly people still play it to this day, like every single day. Like it's really successful. I feel like with Warzone coming out, it sort of killed Blackout. Everyone's obviously already jumped over to Warzone and is trying that out, like there's tournaments, like whatnot. So I feel like if they could bring out like a Blackout 2.0 for the new Black Ops, I feel like that could honestly be really successful. Treyarch's latest iteration in the Call of Duty franchise, Black Ops 4, left behind a campaign mode so they could focus on Battle Royale. Although it's not entirely clear if COD 2020 will include a Battle Royale, it seems they still have plans to add a campaign though. In my opinion, I feel like the best Call of Duties have all had campaigns, so I feel like for 2020 there needs to be a campaign. Modern Warfare's campaign this year was the best. Like besides maybe Modern Warfare 2, it was the best. Like the controversy, the quality, the way the game played, like it was actually a really, really good campaign. So I feel like if Treyarch could make something similar to that, you know, give us a gritty one, give us something controversial, you know, make it pretty hectic. We're gonna enjoy it because it's Treyarch, because all the Call of Duties need to have good campaigns. If the report is anything to go by, Alex Mason and Frank Woods will return, but it seems they'll be played by new voice actors. This was also the case in Modern Warfare, where some characters had new actors. So in my personal opinion, I don't really care if old voice actors come back from old franchise campaigns. Like, I'm not necessarily too fazed by that. I feel like new characters are always good. Bringing back old characters are great too. But obviously people move on in life. You know, they can't always just wait around 10, 15 years to be a voice actor again in a reboot campaign. But I feel like, fingers crossed, if they can bring out a new campaign, we could hopefully have some new characters to then build into the further campaigns that Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7, who knows, might have. The campaign takes place across the Cold War and the Vietnam War with numerous real-life events. Yo, key word there, real-life events. I feel like Treyarch are going to bring in as much like factual, historical information as they can to this Call of Duty game. It honestly makes the game better anyway when it actually relates to real-life events that have happened. So if you guys do want to go that far into researching anything or any major points that happen, you know, by espionage, assassinations, like communities that fought together, you know, emperors, like whatever, do your research. You never know, you might find something that they could tie in to the Call of Duty campaign or the multiplayer. The report also claims that Call of Duty 2020 will be very similar to Modern Warfare in the sense that most post-launch content will be free to play alongside some optional purchases. Alright, so that's honestly good to hear. After you buy the game, everything should be free. You shouldn't have to buy any more exclusive DLCs or any pay-to-win weapons. Like, everything should be free to you after you buy the game. So obviously everything should include the Battle Royale, like, you know, zombies, all that. That should all be included into the game, which is good. Like, fingers crossed, you know, like with what they did previously, you don't have to go and buy a zombies expansion pack. You don't have to go buy a DLC multiplayer map. They'll just give it to you for free. I really feel like that brings in more people into the community. It doesn't put a money gap on anything. It doesn't make people who obviously can't afford it, you know, don't get to experience it. I feel like everybody as a community should be able to experience the game for free after they buy the game, obviously. Yo, so that's the rest of the article. That's everything they've said. If you guys want to go and check out the article further or have another read through, it's on my Twitter. It's just Nelly.0 is my Twitter head, so if you guys want to go check that out. Also, I feel like it's a complete U-turn to what they released a month or so ago, or a couple of weeks ago, with the Black Ops 5 leaks. It literally is just throwing a spanner in the works. Like, I don't know if they do that on purpose, where they sort of want to, you know, hype it up and bring out new information, or throw a U-turn the opposite way and get everyone, like, thinking, oh, it's not going to be a good COD. I don't know. I feel like it's definitely hyped a lot of the community up. Everyone on Twitter who saw my post, dude, they loved it. Like, everyone was truly happy and blessed that it was going to be a reboot. I feel like people get a little bit scared when there's a new Call of Duty. They're like, well, I don't know if I'm going to like it. Like, what, you know, what the fuck are they going to bring out? Like, who knows? Like, please don't bring out a crap Call of Duty. But when they hear it's going to be a reboot, they go, oh, look, I've already loved the Black Ops 1. I already loved the Black Ops 2. If they just implement that into a new Call of Duty, look, I'm obviously going to love it. So I feel like that's the vibe that everyone thinks, but don't get it twisted. This is going to be a new Call of Duty. So it might not be similar to what we've experienced before, but it could be some aspects of it. But look, honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. By the way, I went off in this gameplay. I don't know if you guys have been watching the actual gameplay, but like, I haven't died in so long. I think I went like 123 to 2. I'm low-key cracked sometimes. I was going to post this gameplay, but I thought, I couldn't really care. I was using ComSec on the VNP, trying to get like 170 bomb, because I'd already done the 150 bomb. And I didn't want to use it. So I thought I'd just use it to play underneath while I have a chat to you guys about the new leaks, which I'm honestly excited for. Overall, I'm excited for. If you guys are excited for Call of Duty Black Ops 2020 after these new leaks, make sure you guys smash that like button. Seriously, it gets it out to the people in the community, and it lets more people see it. It gets more people hyped. The more we start talking about this, the better, honestly. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Peace.